It's interesting. There was an article that was written by three leaders in the faith sector: Dave Blanchard, Andy Crouch, and Kirk Kalhacker.
Mm.
Um, Came out with this piece that was at really the beginning of the pandemic, that was likening the pandemic to being one of three things. They said either it's going to be like, intense blizzard,
Mm.
or a long winter, or a little ice age.
Mm.
And they were
Mm.
writing this for an organization called Praxis
Yeah.
Labs.
Oh, yeah.
And in it, they were basically saying whether you're a ministry leader or a business owner or a professional in a large enterprise, we really
Hmm.
have to think about the pandemic is going to fundamentally change what we do. And I do think
Mm.
that for the church and for ministry leaders, the pandemic has been a little ice age.
Mm.
And it's very different today than it was before the pandemic.
Yeah.
And whether that relates to how you deliver worship and how people experience, and the um, greater sense of shopping around, because now you can go to church watching things
Yeah.
on Sunday morning, and the ways in which we get Christian or spiritual community can feel very different than it was 3 years ago.
Yeah.
But I think that the really effective ministry leaders are folks who are saying, I'm going to use the pandemic as a chance to press the reset button. And whether
Hmm.
it's, I need to rethink how we do discipleship,
Hmm.
everything from adult Sunday school to youth ministry,
Yeah.
or I need to rethink how we do small groups and how we build small Christian community within the larger framework of our congregation, or even
Hmm.
how I think about my preaching and my teaching and the degree to
Yeah.
which folks can interact with the text or my
Yeah.
own sermon. I think that we really have to fundamentally change the way in which we're going about ministry. And I
Mm.
know, I imagine every author or speaker will say we got to fundamentally change things, but I
Yeah.
genuinely believe the pandemic has forced a kind of reset of expectations
Yeah.
that demands for us to think about things in very different ways.